Today we're gonna install the TOTO bidet seat from Costco. So follow along, we'll give you step-by-step instructions of how to do it. I'm Sam with minibidets.com, where you can get expert advice on all things bidets. Tools you're gonna need. You're gonna need a drill. You could use a screwdriver, but a drill is probably fine, as long as it has an adjustable clutch where you can adjust the amount of torque, because you don't want to tighten things too tight when it comes to adhering things to porcelain. You're also going to want a cloth of some sort, a sponge. I like the Swedish dishcloths. They are like a ShamWow. They absorb quite a lot, so I like to use them. Other tools that you might find handy is a set of gooseneck pliers, the flat blade gooseneck pliers, or a crescent wrench, and possibly an extra water supply hose. I'll talk about these. These are likely not needed, but I'll talk about when you might need them. Step one, we're gonna turn off the water and flush the toilet. Hold that lever down until all the water stops running. And now you're ready to disconnect the water supply from the toilet. Now we take our T connector, take the top of it, make sure the rubber gasket is in there. That rubber washer will seal the toilet to the T connector, and thread it on here. If the threads don't line up perfectly, run the threads backwards for a little bit, twist it backwards until they jump into alignment, and then tighten down. This is just hand tight. No wrench necessary for this. You do not want to over tighten it, just hand tight is good. Then you're going to take your supply hose, make sure your rubber washer or gasket is there in that hose, line it up and tighten. This again just needs to be hand tight. If your hose, your supply hose, is bent too much here, maybe it's an older hose, a little bit brittle, and you're changing the length, you may need to replace that hose with another shorter hose in this place. That's where your pliers will come in handy, or crescent wrench, or whatever you need to replace that hose. It can be a good thing to take a look at when you're doing an install. Now we're going to install the rubber sleeves for the top mounting kit. Set the sleeve on top of the hole there, put a screw in, thread it in just a couple times, and then take your screwdriver or drill, and you're able to push straight down with a little bit of wiggle, and that will drop into the toilet. You don't have to push down hard, just keep wiggling and it'll slowly drop in place. If it's very, very tight there, you can use a little bit of dish soap on it to help it slide into place, but you don't want to push it all the way through, just to where that top is right on top of the porcelain. We're gonna do the same thing with the second one. Now we take the mounting plate and set it on top of those rubber sleeves. Take the metal locking brackets, put them into place. On this toilet, they're not all the way to the front, but maybe halfway between the middle and the front of the mounting plate. And now take your drill, make sure that your tension is set all the way to the bottom. Mine's at 2. Here. Go slow and feel that it's tightened, and tighten the other side. It's staying in place, so we're good there. Now we're going to take the bidet and slide it into the mounting plate. These hooks are what are going to hold it in place. You'll see them move when I press the button. We're going to line it up with the mounting plate. You have to pull the power cord up so it doesn't catch. And once you've got it lined up, you're just going to slide it back into place and you'll hear it click. There we go. Now we're gonna take the water supply hose. Make sure you've got your rubber O-ring on the nipple of that supply hose. You can slide that nipple right into the T-connector. That nipple is what does the sealing with that rubber washer or rubber O-ring. The threads here are just to hold it in place. And so we should be perfectly watertight there. Now I'm gonna turn on the water and check for leaks. It's all good. Now let's plug it in and have it boot up. You'll see the nozzle come out and go back into the unit. Now we need to make sure we put batteries in the remote control. You're gonna slide the back mounting plate off. There's a little door on the bottom of the remote. You're gonna push in on the middle and pull upwards. Take the two AAA batteries that came with the remote and slide them in, negative side first. Take that battery door, place the top in place, and click the bottom in. Now that everything's ready to go, we gotta test the bidet. So, it will not run unless it thinks someone's seated on it. There is a weight sensor that is on the hinge on the right side as you're facing the toilet. So if you put some weight down on that and click that sensor down, it's gonna get ready to run a wash. We're gonna press the rear wash. And it's working. So our install is all set. You now have your TOTO bidet from Costco fully installed. If you have questions about bidets, maybe you need filters for your bidet or you want to upgrade at some point down the road, reach out to us at minibidets.com where we give you expert advice on all things bidets.
minibidets.com where we sell mini bidets, not mini bidets.